Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host, LovelyCheesePizza here. I'm in a really shitty mood, but welcome back to another edition of Sports Sunday, even though it's technically not Sunday because, well, Sunday was Mother's Day and I didn't have the ability to film, but we're going to play some more NBA Hangtime. I am in just a horrendous mood right now. I just got done watching the Blazers and Warriors game, and Steph Curry went fucking batshit insane, and I'm not happy about it. Go figure, though. This is like the ultimate Portland disaster of a game. You have yourself in perfect position. I mean, you have yourself in perfect position to win the game and force the series to a 2-2 tie, where you probably, in all likelihood, you probably still lose the series anyways. But I mean, you really up the intensity. You're up by 3 with like 30 seconds to go, and Portland, for whatever reason, is just the most god-awful team playing defense out of a timeout. I don't know what it is with their inability to play a lick of defense out of a timeout. It happened like every single time Golden State called a timeout. The play that they drew up on offense worked, I think, every single time. Just so fucking maddening. I can't stand it. And so Golden State ends up tying the game. Portland takes a garbage shot that doesn't happen. They go into overtime, and then go figure, Steph Curry in his fucking bum knee goes off for an NBA record 17 points in overtime. Something that's never happened in the history of the league before. And who does it happen to? Portland, of course. It is just that is the definition of Portland basketball. They always have the one thing happen that would never happen against anybody else, and it happens against them and they lose. On a guy that he wasn't even supposed to play that many minutes, and he was playing terribly up until, you know, the fourth quarter. What the hell was that? Just completely insanity. I mean, he scored fucking like, I think he scored like 30, oh no, I think he scored like 28 points in the fourth quarter in overtime. Just absolute, complete insanity. But go figure. I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say that Steph Curry isn't a good player. I mean, obviously, he's the MVP for a reason. I just fucking hate him. I can't stand him. And he's such a little bitch. He is. He is such a cocky little bastard, and I can't stand it. He's going out there, you know, I get, you know, there's a difference between being excited about making a good play and just sitting there running around gloating and, you know, puffing out your chest. Because, like, there's plenty of players, when they make big shots like that, you don't see them out there, you know, holding their groin and whatnot. He wasn't doing that, but you know what I mean. He's sitting there being like, "Oh, look at me, fucking awesome, blah blah blah." I can't stand it. I can't stand the entire Golden State team. And these guys won the championship last year, and they're out there, you know, acting like they've never, you know, won anything before. It's like, dude, act like you've been there before. Seriously, you don't need to be a bunch of dicks about it. Come on, baby, come on. There we go. And it's really didn't. I thought that was going to count down a lot faster than it did, but apparently it did not. But that's totally fine. So yeah, it was infuriating. It was infuriating. It was a really weird ass game to watch. Just like the officiating was really spotty and awkward on both sides. Like it wasn't. If I had to say, I'd say that it leaned towards favor of Golden State more than Portland. But there were definitely some weird-ass calls on both sides of the coin. It was a very awkward game to watch, but it's just like every single time that Portland had a double-digit lead, which I'm pretty sure they had 3 of them, they found a way to just piss it away within like the span of like 2 minutes. They would do it. It's like clockwork. Portland is notorious for that shit, and I cannot stand it. But I mean, that's the moment where you know that the series is over. I mean, I didn't predict that Portland would stand a chance in this series anyways. So I mean, the fact that they won a game at all was definitely a win-win for me. So I mean, I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to sit here and say, oh my God, it's like, you know, they pretty much overachieved by just getting to this point you know, getting to the playoffs was the big win in itself. So, you know, it's just like, it really sucks to see that that's the way that it had to go down. Like, that's how the game is lost by a guy that hasn't played, you know, real actual like NBA speed basketball for, you know, for the better part of like 2 weeks, and now all of a sudden he just comes out and plays realistically 2 really awful quarters of basketball, and then out of nowhere just like flips the switch and then turns into fucking God all of a sudden. It is just, you have no idea how upsetting that is. I don't know how many other fan bases have realistically had to have that type of thing happen all the time. Portland is like the team that always has the guy have the career night against them in one form or fashion. I mean, Draymond Green in the last game, even though Portland wins, he goes off for 37, you know? It's just, it's like all of this fucking just crazy shit. But what do you do? You know, what the hell do you do? It's just, I mean, now I could only look forward to watching one more game of basketball this season that actually means anything to me before it all comes crashing down, barring an absolute miracle of modern science and whatnot. But that's what it is. That's what it is. So, yeah, you're hearing the voice of an extremely dejected, just demoralized human being right now. And that's just the way the ball rolls. Oh, get in there, baby! I don't know what it is. I have like this knack for scoring right before halftime. That's what, like, I think that's like the 3rd or 4th game in a row that I've done that. Oh, jeez. What do you do, though? All right. Ed O'Bannon? Is that seriously Ed O'Bannon? Oh, God, I hate that guy. I mean, as a player, he was cool, but that man right there, Ed O'Bannon, is the sole reason why we don't have new college football games, damn it. That guy ruined it for everybody. That's the whole reason why all this, you know, pay-for-play shit with college players is happening. He's just like, oh, blah, 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 we should be getting paid. It's like, dude, you've been out of sports forever. Why do you feel like you need to be getting paid all of a sudden? And so now that's the reason why, you know, NCAA can't, you know, you can't make college football games anymore until this whole licensing bullshit is all done. Because, you know, he had to stick his nose where it didn't belong, and now all the players have to get paid now. They all have to have money, even though most of them are going to college for free, and you're, you know, and it's basically your springboard for making millions of dollars in the NFL or the NBA or whatever it decides to be. It's like, you know, why all of a sudden is having free education that you're not even bothering to take advantage of? Why all of a sudden is that something that even matters to you? But yeah, so I'm not really a big fan of Ed O'Bannon at this point. I thought he was a good player in college. I wasn't really particularly aware of his pro career that much, but yeah. So that's just a real bother on my life. That's all I got to say about it. And then Sean Bradley over here. Sean Bradley, the man that's been dunked on more times than anybody in the history of the world. There are more highlight tapes out there of Sean Bradley getting dunked on by somebody than I think anybody in the history of the game. It is so funny. Oh, I love it. It is fantastic. That's quacktastic. Oh no, get it in there, attaboy. Getting that little putback game of his. So yeah, I hope that someday we can have. What the hell was that? What just happened? Did you see that? That was so weird. He put up a regular jump shot that went straight up in the air, and he just like grabbed his own rebound, even though it never hit the rim. Like that was a very strange moment right there. I don't even know what happened. There are a lot of very bizarre things that happen in this game that have no business happening at all. Oh, here we go. Here we go. 2, 1, put it up! Oh my god. Oh, jeez. He was shoved so hard that he flew all the way into the locker room. He was never heard from again. Dear Lord. But yeah, dude, Sean Bradley, the ultimate man to get posterized in the 90s and like early 2000s. Okay, here we go. That's in. Oh, it's not in. Come on, come on. No! Oh, come on, block it, damn it! God. It's just a damn zoo right over there. Okay, all right. Gotta focus in. Gotta dial in for a moment here. Sean Bradley hitting threes. That's how you know we're in the land of make believe. Difficult shot that goes in anyways. Yes. Oh no, that's not happening. Oh, come on, baby! Oh, ah! Come on, that would have been so tight. What is happening right now? Man, that would have been so tight if that would have actually worked out, if I could have gotten that alley-oop off to Rasheed Wallace, but it did not happen. They are trying valiantly right now to screw me over, and they're keeping it close. I'm not enjoying how this is panning out. There we go. I'm trying my best to keep them at arm's length right now, because you know how you've seen a billion times how quickly this can go south. Heyo! I think I need to eat some spaghetti and meatballs right now. I got some sitting on the stove, but I didn't have the stomach to be able to eat it, just because of the outcome of the game. I walked so furiously off the couch to go take a piss of anger. That was probably one of the most rage-filled pisses I think I've ever taken in my life. And then I walked out here and I was like, you know what, I need to blow off some steam. I have no choice. It's either I do that or I'm going to be in the paper tomorrow for murdering my cat or whatever. And then PETA's going to, you know, have my genitals removed for some reason. I don't know why that became a thing. You murdered cat! Your balls are coming off! Because that would objectively somehow make you unable to kill again. I don't know how that happens. Your testosterone becomes so low that that you resort to watching nothing more than the Oxygen Channel for the rest of your life and crying into a pint of ice cream. Oh, there it is. That will put it away. I mean, the game was pretty much done already, but that was the moment that broke the clown's back forever. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah! And the block. Yes! Yes! The way to end a game. Alright, we did it. At least I can win here. At least I can win in the land of make-believe. 69! Oh my god, yeah! That is the real MVP right there. That's what it's all about. Alright, well, now we can take a crack at the old trivia knowledge. Didn't we have some more... I think we had some more stat points that we could put in. With the second overall pick in the 95 draft? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if it was Rasheed Wallace. Could have been. But it may have been Jerry Stackhouse, too. Man, that's hard to say. Yeah, what do you do? Alright, one thing I want to do real quick is I want to look into whether... Actually, you know what? We'll save it for next time. I was going to look into whether we had stat points to use, and I think that we probably do, because I think I actually forgot to go in there and use them. But that's okay. We'll check it out next time. So, basically saying, I hate Steph Curry. He's very good. He's the MVP for a reason, so it's not that. I'm being bitter right now because he just torched our ass in the worst possible place for it to happen, and it makes me sad. So that's what that is. But... with all that said, this is your host, Lovely Cheese Pizza, saying thank you guys for watching, and I'm going to go drown my sorrows in a plate of spaghetti. So until then, my friends, I'll see you next time. Take care, and we'll do it again another time. Bye, guys.